寝ても覚めてもやまないそっけない君の笑顔が恋しくて星に願うのまた会えるよね
They are able to secure the Baron, and immediately Scion says, "Hi, I'm going to run in and say hello to some people. I'd like to talk to you about your extended warranty. We do see the cube coming out. We do see the Wukong landing his ultimate with the Seraphine charm coming out on top, able to get the double kill out. We do see Swain entering the fight. However, Swain is on the backside and is going to be run down here in a second. The reset from the Trist is going to come here. The Scion cube landing on the Swain, and the Swain is just running for his life, trying to get to the cone, trying to get."
Teleport's coming in. Some points. Silent is here. Seraphine in the mid lane. Reckless is in the lane. Silent is posturing like they're going to go.
They don't want to get this Scion. He gets that 4-man queue, and there's going to be a lot of problems there. You see some poke coming out from the Seraphine. The Scion is going to land the ultimate on the Swain. The fight is engaged. We do see the Tristana coming in from the backside. We do see the Swain getting in the middle there, and the Zac with the charm from the Seraphine. Oh my goodness, the damage is coming out, and health bars are melting on top of that wobble combo with the Wukong. Tristana takes out the Rel.
He goes again, just walking into 5 people. And I don't think he's gonna die. No, he's just walking out.
He just walks through away from 5 people. They do land the ultimate onto the poor Annie. The Annie is taken out. However, Raid Boss walks away from 5, is already back up to half health. They are still fighting. They are still posturing. The Kha'Zix is going to come in. The Nico ult again lands, and the damage is in the air. He walks away. Mundo is still alive. Cat on ahead gets another kill. The resets from the Ahri ult coming into town. She does miss the charm. The Kha'Zix does die. She does have another reset. She is going to go on top. The Grays, good job from Play Better. However, ultimately, at the end of the day, the double kill on the Ashe because come here, come fight us. We'll take a 5v5 fight. We do see a teleport coming out from Run Soul. However, it's already gone. Ahri claiming the kill. MF does get the return kill on the Ashe. However, the Ahri is resets coming out. This Mundo is chasing this dragon around, flashes over the wall. He is still going to butcher the poor dragon. Now Kha'Zix is chasing the tree, and Kha'Zix is fighting the tree solo, so he gets the extra damage. This tree is getting sliced down in half. The charm comes out from the Ahri. The Kha'Zix is able to finish the kill from the Ahri help with the charm. Mundo says, "I don't."
Oh, can they hear me?
We're good to go? Okay. All right. Once again, welcome everybody back to the LXC. I am joined here tonight by our guest caster, Embertheflame.
Hi,
Unfortunately, everybody else was too busy living real life. So she's going to join us tonight, and she's going to be helping me. So,
I'm excited to be here.
yeah, it's good. We're glad to have you here. So tonight's game is going to be Clinical versus good old Going Ghost Business Time. these two teams will be competing tonight. Oh, depending how this game goes, how these games go, if they go, either team goes 2-0, they'll be undefeated and they'll be taking the number one spot.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
So,
really exciting game.
yep, I'm excited. How do you think these games are going to go?
Gosh, honestly, this is like such a coin flip. I need to see the bands before I can make a decision, honestly, about this.
Okay,
Because these
okay.
teams are so skilled, and it's just honestly gonna come down to like the plays they make and stuff.
Okay, I understand. I understand. Me personally, Frosted is my boy. Frosted Crow is my boy. Um, I want him to win. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Business time. None personal. I just have vested interest. I'm not biased. I just have vested interest. And if that's the definition of bias, screw you. I went to public school. All right. So we are gonna be getting to the banning phase soon. Once we do, we'll go ahead and start talking about that. We can start talking about it right now. You want to talk about it right now?
Yeah, sure. I think I think that'll be great. I just know for a fact there's gonna be a rel ban or they're gonna first pick it.
True. Personally, I know some teams gonna ban Ivan. One of these teams has to ban Ivan. Pharma plays Ivan a lot, and he is very good at it. So they'll most likely ban that. But he also has a habit of picking Tarek jungle. So who knows? If he does pick a Tarek jungle here, I'll be happy. And like I said, the Iron van goes out from business time. And the Aurelian Soul and Evelyn ban for clinical. Those are two very targeted bans, obviously.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think we're going to see here in business time against clinical?
Honestly, I feel like the fights are gonna be very team fight oriented, and we're probably gonna see a lot of teams based on that. Oh, looks like we got a team event.
Oh, I don't know who that's against because no one here plays. Maybe they're just throwing that one away.
They lose 2 bans.
Oh,
Oh, they're
right.
right.
They
They
do
lose two
lose.
bans.
Yep, they lose 2 bans. I've just been informed they do lose 2 bans.
Yeah.
So I guess they're just throwing out Timo. And yeah, that's a
Yeah.
singed. All right. But the Seraphine ban is the last official ban in its banning phase. And that is, again, very targeted. So, first pick Mordekaiser.
Like we flex jungle top. I wonder where that's gonna
Yeah.
go. It's a good
Oh
flex
yeah,
pick.
it is. I think they just picked that to see where the bands go from here. I mean, sorry, the picks and the bands go from here.
Yeah.
Because Farmer does play in the jungle. That is one of his play champions. And Mordekaiser is one of Frosted's too. Tristana, another flex pick. That could be bot or mid.
Yeah.
Not really showing their cards here, either team. Keeping everybody kind of in the dark on this one, not really showing where they want these champions to go. Let's see what this next band is gonna be. And I'm
Think they're
off
gonna pick
camera. Let me
support or
get
jungle
back in
carry
it.
possibly?
Possibly. I would think maybe the jungle pick will come here, but I don't think they wanna yeah, because again that could be a flex Mordecai, so I don't think they wanna
Oh,
jump straight
volley
into
bear.
that. Hmm. Volibear is stronger in this current meta. He didn't do too well the last couple seasons, but he is doing well now. So that could be an interesting pick. But again, that could also be a top laner jungle pick. I'm not
Yeah,
too sure
another
on that
flex.
one. Annie, I don't know if this is. I'm not sure if this is for the mid laner or the support again,
It looks like
because
they got a lot of flex picks here. It's hard to tell
they
where,
do run
where's going
support
where.
Annie. Yeah, and Clinical has run the support Annie with success. They've done it before. So
Annie is such a strong champion, no matter the lane. Oh, Annie
yeah,
Caitlyn?
Annie Caitlyn is devastating. We'll have to see what happens in the next pick phase. But now
Yeah.
we're just waiting on business time. Let's see what they decide to throw out there. Let's see. This could be. Are they going to show their ADC now? They've shown they already picked the Caitlyn, so they can pretty much just pick whatever they want into that. Possibly the Zeri, maybe
Oh, Ash.
Ash.
Seeing the Ash, it makes me think that they're gonna go the Ash Soraka bot lane if it's not banned. Because that's like such a meta bot lane right now.
Ugh. I mean, no, I meant no, yeah, I meant that. Yeah. Uh, all right. Well, if they're doing Ash and Soraka, then I'm expecting that Volibear to be the top laner then, and I think they're gonna pick maybe another tank jungler. Also, the Aatrox ban that was expected. That's Frosted Crow's favorite and most played champion. If they let him
Yeah.
have that, he would destroy this game. That's not cap. That's just true.
Oh, I've seen his Aatrox. Yeah, it's definitely true. It would be absolutely
Okay.
devastating to let that through.
Yeah, and okay, in response to that, Clinical takes out the Ornn, which I understand. Frosted loves to play the Aatrox against the Ornn. I don't think he actually likes Ornn too much
Yeah.
either, so that makes sense. So
I can
let's see
see.
what
I
the last
personally don't like
ban.
fighting Ornn.
You do?
No, I don't like fighting Ornn.
Oh, I thought you said you did. I was like, whoa, what?
No, no, no,
I
no,
didn't think
no.
that was possible. Ornn sucks to fight against. Oh, and the Morgana ban. Okay, so it looks like they
Ooh, the
were
Morgana
worried
ban.
about the Morgana pick. You did mention that before we came on stream that you hoped there'd be a Morgana in this game, so I'm sorry you didn't get to see that, but it
Honestly,
looks
hey,
like
at
they
least I
were
get to
worried
see it
about it.
advanced.
Yeah. So they must have thought that was going to be an Annie support then. Okay. And the Malphite ban is the last ban. So taking away quite a few options from Frosted Crow. We
I was like,
might
I understand the
see.
Malphite ban. The team fight with Malphite ult is just crazy. Oh, so they're working out the Mundo, perhaps?
Yeah, after taking out the Malphite, that does kind of leave Mundo just because if you look at their team comp, that is kind of what you expect. Like you would have expected a Malphite to be picked next, because along with the Ash Arrow and the Volibear, Pounce. I'm gonna call it a Pounce.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's what you would expect. This is a very lock 'em down team, lock 'em down, go in team, and Mundo goes where he pleases. So this fits. This fits. And the Urgot is gonna come out for Frosted Crow. That is going to be a great top lane, and I can't wait to watch now.
Yeah, there's gonna definitely be like a good amount of action top lane.
So also this is a Mordekaiser jungle, so we're gonna see one person get locked down and taken to the shadow dimension, and they're just not gonna have a good time. Last pick though, it should be their mid laner. What are we gonna see here?
Oh,
Never
Annie was
mind.
mid.
Annie is mid, and Annie is against Tristana. Then that is a harass heavy lane, but also the Braum pick. Very interesting. So is this a rocket pick like you said it was going to be? They've set up for it.
I mean, I could definitely see it. They would. The other team's obviously gonna need to build like anti-heal and stuff. It's gonna be a. Oh, brand.
Nope. They said, you know what we need here? More damage. We already have the CC. Let's just add more damage into it. This is a great draft. Anybody who didn't like this, you just don't like League of Legends. I don't know why you're here.
Honest.
This is great. Or maybe you don't know League of Legends. So if you would like to learn something about League of Legends, let's talk about a new sponsor. Let's talk about our sponsor right quick because the pick and ban is over. So Coach.GG is a new platform for esports coaches to track the students and grow their business. With zero commissions and free to join, it's the perfect tool for coaches who want to level up. And that's Coachify.gg. Go ahead and I don't know if there's anything for you to click on the stream or anything, but you should know how to type by now. You're here. You should know how to type. Coachify.gg. Also, predictions are live, people, so go ahead and predict who you think is going to win. Is it going to be clinical or GG business time? Me personally, I told you, I have vested interest in Frosted. So yeah, that's where I'm going with this. What about you, Ember?
Honestly, I'm gonna go with GG Business Time. I honestly think their draft is really strong right now. And just seeing that alone, I have a good feeling about this.
No, that's true. That is a. I won't. I can't argue with you there. That is a
Grand
very
Dash bot lane
strong.
is gonna be so poke heavy, and I can't wait to see how that plays out.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be terrible. But they do have some pretty solid picks in Caitlyn Braum. Caitlyn is just solid all around, and Braum is Braum. Now I am gonna be really trying to watch this Annie Tristana matchup. I expect this Annie to try to bully Tristana, but Tristana is also a lane bully, so I have no idea how this will work out.
Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting fight mid lane.
And of course, it's gonna be a bloodbath top lane. If Frosted Crow doesn't kill or die to this Mundo in the first 5 minutes, it's a bad game.
So, are we gonna expect an invade here? I'm not sure if any of them have like that much of a strong level 1. Well, I guess Annie, depending on what she levels up. So that could mean for a good invade.
That's true. We do have level 1 Annie. We also have the Braum too. Yeah, we could be looking at an invade. Clinical does tend to be aggressive, so we could see an invade, but onto which side, I don't know yet. But we'll get in the game and see. And we're not ready to go into game just yet. So we're gonna sit here and look pretty. I don't know. Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, but tell me, do you think that this needs to be a mid game, wait till late game thing? What do you think is the move for these? Let's go with business time because looking at their setup, Tristan is a late game champion. Volibear is Volibear. Mundo is one of those scaling champions around mid to late game. He just gets extremely strong. Brand is kind of Satan, and Ash is Ash. What do you think here?
Honestly, I think they're like. Sorry, my friend is like sending me funny messages, but I think they're the type like. Oh my god, I'm blanking. But
Okay, well, you
you
know
just
what?
think
That's
of
okay
yeah.
because we can go ahead and we'll go ahead and take our break. We'll think about this some more, and when we come back, we should be ready to get in the game. So, guys, me and Ember will be right back. See you soon. All right, everybody, welcome back. We're just now getting to game one of Clinical versus GG Business Time. All right, starting night has been brought and everybody's heading out. We were talking about a possible invade from Clinical side because they do have the Braum and the level one Annie stun, but it seems like everybody's just going for the standard 5 point start.
30 seconds until
Um,
minions spawn.
something to nope, just everybody is where they are. We do have Volibear in the jungle instead of Mordekaiser being
Well,
there. It
looks like
looks
they're
like they
going
are
for
moving in. Yeah, they are moving in, and he does have the stun ready, but Volibear is out there. Meanwhile, on the other side of the jungle, they move in, place the ward down for business time, and they get out. Braum takes an auto attack, but that doesn't matter in the long run. All right. So, nothing too different here than what we expected. We have everyone going to their lanes. They do know that's warded, and they have the ward down, but they don't really care. So doesn't look like they're going to do anything tricky here. Farm going to collect his red buff. Electric's going to collect his red buff, and they're going to continue the jungle pass. All right,
looks like
so
Pauline's going to lane. It's gonna be exciting.
yep. So, you think any shenanigans are going to happen here? Wait.
I'll say just
Well,
normal brand poke. I think is gonna happen. Stuff like that.
yeah, because I don't think yeah, because I don't expect any early ganks. Maybe Farmo head top gives some assistance to Frosted. But I don't think there's gonna be too many early game shenanigans from either team. A lot of poke going down in the bot lane for both sides. Caitlyn has popped her potions, so only healing she has now is the Doran's Blade. Brand is putting down the damage, but that's just what a Brand lane is. So we'll probably be coming back to this lane a lot.
Oh, whoa!
Meanwhile,
There's a gank at mid. Shauna laid down
that
the
is
ignite. Oh, that's first blood.
wow.
Wow,
That was
quick in the game.
Yep, he jumped in, put the bomb down on him, got stunned, but did not matter. Volibear comes in with the flash Q, I believe it is, and stuns Annie right outside the tower range with the ignite. Tristana picks it up. So first blood to Tristana. Good job on the side of business time. That was unexpected. Usually, the Annie lane gets the first gank on her side. She normally doesn't get first ganked. So sad. Meanwhile, top lane is going how I expected. Mundo is under fire.
Oh, so you're rotating the church out there, but it doesn't really matter.
No, it does not. That one matters. That one matters.
Okay, yeah.
But,
Now he's starting to get a little low.
yeah, but it does have the pot, so it just pops that. But
Yeah.
yeah,
That looks like Mundo's
Mundo,
backing first.
yeah, it does have TP. You're gonna take advantage of that. Meanwhile, a lot of pings going out towards the mid lane and the jungle of Clinical. Looks like they just guessed what Mordekaiser was because they didn't have any wards on it. Meanwhile, again, just more
Looks like they just
harassed in the
have been
bot
pushing.
lane. Yeah. So, Pharma is in the red side jungle of business time. Looks like he's not going to try to gank Mundo. Looks like he's just hovering around the mid lane, seeing if he can make anything work there. Meanwhile, bot lane, again, we're just seeing constant harassed from the Ashe and from the Brand. I mean, again, that's what you expect from this lane.
Yeah, very
So
pokey
no
lane.
surprise there.
And honestly, it's paying off. They're getting them to back, use their potions and stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean Ashe is already up CS in this lane. Also, Caitlyn did the Doran's Blade start, which I do not believe was the move here. Brand started with the amplifying tome, just got his GP10 item, so he was doing a lot of damage for that level 1 and 2. Meanwhile, top lane, again, Frosted Crow likes to fight. He's gonna keep fighting. That's what he does. Mid lane is actually really tame. I expected a lot more harass to be going on between these two, and it looks like
Yeah,
they're
I'm
just
pretty
content
surprised
to
too.
farm. Oh yeah, I mean, then again, he has already died to him, so maybe he's just going to go ahead and play it safe. So, what do you think should be the move here for either one of these teams? What do you think?
Honestly, for business time, I feel like just waiting for the late game, honestly. They have such like good scaling on their team, and Mundo's just gonna become a menace to how longer the game goes on, and honestly, that's just their win con in my opinion.
Okay, all right, that is true. So you think we need to see maybe Clinical try to maybe put some urgency into what they're doing right now?
Yeah, try and take advantage of the early game. I mean, we already see her bullying Mundo and Lane. Oh,
Yes,
this
we do.
what's happening
Also,
here?
we do see the gank coming in the bot lane. Volibear is under the tower right now. He puts a lot of damage down onto the Braum, and he does walk under the tower. He's still here. Now he's also doing by Tristana. Mordekaiser was here, but Tristana's gonna go and get the jump down, get the bomb down on Braum. The
Oh, they
heal
caught
was
Braum
used
out.
by Braum. I don't know why Braum walked that way.
Yeah, I'm not sure
There was
either.
no
Maybe he
reason.
didn't see them. Oh,
There
they
was no
didn't.
reason for. Yeah, there was no reason for Braum to walk that way, but he did, and Mordekaiser did not respond because it did not. I think that was a miscommunication. Mordekaiser did not respond at all. I think he just wanted to get his pros and get out. And because of that, that's definitely going to be Dragon taking for GG business time. No one from Clinical is going to even head over to try to contest. All right, well, again, first Dragon, GG business time. That's Cloud Drake in their name.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a gold advantage happening now. Yeah, so things are really starting to heat up now.
Oh yeah. This is pretty bad for Clinical. Then they do need. I mean, this is what they don't want. They don't want these champions to get strong too early because, I mean, if they get strong too early, they'll just run over their team. So I need to see some different moves from Clinical on this one. So far, there's been no involvement from the Mordekaiser at all in anything. I need to see him in one of these lanes to do something.
And it seems like he's more just farming.
Yeah, I think I understand what he's going for. I think he's trying to go for. I think he's rushing Rylai's, and I think that's when we'll probably see him more in these fights. But I think we also need to see him now. Like he's trying to rush the 6 and get the Rylai's and all that. So
Looks
when
like
he
the
comes
securing
out,
vision all around Harold, getting a feel for where everyone is. So it's gonna be like a full-on fight for it.
yeah, this is a 4v4 right now. If Urgot comes down, it'll be a 4v4 because it's
Yeah.
currently a 3v3. Urgot is here. Mundo is still at his tower though, but it looks like they're going to let them have that. And it looks like they're aiming more towards the mid lane. Mordekaiser's going to secure the Herald. Tristana and Brand are just going to peace out towards bot lane. I hope Caitlyn
Couple run
knows
in the
that they're
jungle.
coming. Yeah, okay. Caitlyn has backed off is at her tower. But Volibear is circling around. I don't think he cares. He does have his ultimate. He does have his ultimate. The arrow misses,
that's
the
Caitlin's
Brand
flash?
misses.
Wow.
The stun does hit.
That's the cleanse.
Volley ultimate is
And then
down.
the
Yeah.
wow, that was incredible. That was a really good clean dive from them.
I can't believe that worked. I'm mad. I'm as surprised as Caitlyn probably is. Good job though on Maka Manaka. He did dodge the Ash Arrow, and it did keep him alive for longer. If he had just stayed alive, I think one more second, I think Tower would have killed Volibear for him.
Honestly, that was just a rough fight. 3 people on turret. Volibear just disabled the turret. It was a rough fight. Oh, Tristana getting the kill.
Speaking of
Timber's
rough
still
fights,
going for it, though.
that's not fair. I was taking a drink. Okay, so speaking of rough fights, Tristana just takes Annie down for basically free. Annie pretty much stood still and let Tristana auto attack her. And there was no cutting there at all. So yeah, unfortunately, that's another kill on Tristana's done. Mundo is gonna get turned into compost,
Yeah, the
and
execute.
I
Wow.
don't think Volibear wants that problem. So Volibear is going to dip out. Mordekaiser is apparently on the chase, if what I'm seeing is right. Yeah, Mordekaiser's on the chase. Misses the grasp. Doesn't matter.
That was so
He was
close.
just there to say hi.
Oh, bot lane's going for Scuttle.
They are going for Scuttle. And Mordekaiser's going to take this pink ward out. Finally. TP going down up top for Mundo. So he's back in lane. He's back to farming. Execution is Cullen. Bought by Urgot. This lane is gonna be pretty easy for him now. He's just gonna stop Mundo's healing with his attacks right now. So this is gonna be pretty easy. That is an early Herald being
Yeah, I'm really
dropped.
surprised by that. Usually people wait for later.
Yeah, that's an early Herald. I mean, it did give them the gold of maybe 2 plates. Nope. Shana kills it, only 1 plate. Meanwhile, bot lane, yeah, we all know how this goes. Do I
Yeah,
even need
bot
to
lane?
cast this one?
The bot lane is so
Do I need to
behind
talk about
the gold
this?
right now with all the plates and such.
Yep. I'll give it to Caitlyn. I'll give it to Caitlyn. I'll give it to Mala. He is only 4 CS behind Ash.
Yeah, with everything that's
I will-
happened, it's actually incredible.
Yeah, I'll give that to him. He's only 4 CS behind Ash. That's amazing. Good job, Mala.
Seems like Mordekaiser's looking bot.
Mordekaiser is looking bot, but Volibear is also bot side. This could turn into something pretty messy pretty quickly. Because they are getting chunked just by stepping up and posturing. They are getting chunked by the brand and the Ash. I'm pretty sure Caitlyn
Oh,
is
that's
dead.
ult? Oh, yeah.
That is very bad. Caitlyn got hit by the brand W, got stunned, and then
There's
immediately
no
got
escape, and that's
murdered.
another Drake for them. They can't really contest.
No, they cannot contest this at all. Also, that is a good point from Red Face Beast. Thank you for pointing that out, sir. There are no sweepers on clinical side. Not from the jungler, not from the support. No sweepers at all. They have pretty much let Vision Game just be run by Business Time. Also, TP, ultimate misses, but
Oh, it's two
Frosted
flashes.
is not gonna let him go. Now he's forced to let him go because the rest of his team is there, and he does not want to jump into 3 people, even if one of them is extremely low. A lot of posturing going on here in the bot lane from the side of Clinical. I'm not sure why. There's no objective here. Dragon has already been taken, and I doubt they're actually going to get this brand or this Ash. And the ultimate goes down. Some damage onto them, and everybody just backs off.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Seems like Mundo got a couple plates up there, from what I can see.
Oh yeah, Mundo had free reign of that lane once Frosted teleported, and unfortunately, again, Frosted was unable to pick up the kill on the Volibear. Good moves from Volibear, by the way. So
Yeah, that was smart to flash over the Dragon Pit wall and just go to his team. He was able
Yep,
to get out
so-
safely then, back up,
Yep. So I believe the gold up in this lane is pretty normalized between Mundo and Urgot with those plates and everything. So Terra Plating has fallen. So no more bonus gold for everybody. So that sucks on the side of Clinical. But Business Time is just gonna take this tower. I don't think there's anything that Clinical's bot lane can do here. The next wave, this tower is mostly going down.
Yeah, that tower's going down. There's nothing they can really do to save it, sadly.
Meanwhile, mid lane is getting pinged out on the side of Business Time. No, not too sure why. Nothing seems to be happening there. Tristan is winning that lane pretty easily. Already got the stag shield, and it seems like Annie does not want any more smoke with that Tristana, so he's just pretty much doing whatever he wants. First tower gonna go to not clinical. Excuse me.
We got
First
Volibear
tower
with drugs,
being
taking the jungle.
Yep. So now, unfortunately, this gives the bot lane Business Time a lot more room to move around. So expect that to happen a lot more of the jungle being taken on the side of clinical. Also, Volibear's here. His ultimate says
If he's
forget
going for it?
towers.
Oh, the flash and the actual misses.
Oh no, Red Face Beast. This is Ember. This is Ember the Flame.
Yeah.
She's here as a guest. We didn't have anybody else, and she was nice enough to join me. So thank you for that, Ember.
Oh yeah, no problem, no problem. I'm so happy to be here.
And again, we're glad to have you. Um, so back into the game though. We do have, of course, more action in the top lane, but now it is not as big of a gap as it was before. Before, Urgot was just kind of running through Mundo. Now Mundo is fighting back, and that minion took that tower.
Has been destroyed.
No one stopped that minion.
The minion had a mission, and god damn it, he did it.
Yeah, he did. He did. Rift blessed him. Rift blessed him. All right, so now we do have the lane swap coming in. We do have Annie in the bot lane with Caitlyn and Braum going to the mid lane. Same on the side of business time. We have Ash and Brand in the mid lane. Tristan is also in the mid lane, but Tristan is also ahead in this game right now, so she doesn't need to separate from her team. Annie has picked the Ludens though, so first item on the Annie. Second, 2 items if you count boots. I don't. Dragon is going to be up soon, and that is going to be the Hextech Dragon too. Yep. Unfortunately, Braum is once again in the wrong place, gets stunned out, jumps on by the Volibear, and catches the Annie of all people. Annie flashes out, picks up the kill on the Volibear.
And Mordekaiser shuts down the Ash.
Okay, hold on. This is going Clinical's way.
Oh,
this is going Clinical's way. That was great on the side of Clinical. The Ash ult hit Annie, but Annie just flashed out. Mordekaiser walked back in, and they were able to. The Rift Herald has been dropped in the river. Okay, I mean that's their choice. So
that was a rough fight.
Yeah, great fight.
A lot of gold.
Great fight from Clinical.
Was given to the Clinical, pre-Drake, turret with Herald.
And damage onto the second tower too, unless Ash kills this quickly. Okay, yeah.
Oh wow, they got a mid animation. They were able to get it.
Yep. So this was great on the side of Clinical. This is exactly what they needed, and I want to see if they can run with this.
Yeah, they played that fight beautifully.
Yep, that was fortunate. Very late TP from Mundo. He was pretty much there when everybody else was gone. Volibear overcommitted to the kill, and I believe Tristana failed to flash over the wall, but it wouldn't matter because he already had the Urgot hook in him.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Annie is getting caught out here. Those are the Zanyas to try to extend their life, but it doesn't matter. That was the Ash ult, right? That was the Ash ult that went ahead and hit Frosted. But it doesn't matter because the rest of his team is there. They're going to go ahead and try and pound the Volibear. Volibear flashes. They're still looking for blood, though. They see the brand. Are they going to take the plant over? Yeah, Farmer hits the plant over. He's on the brand now.
Mordekaiser is doing a lot of damage to him, but now he's like in a 2v1. Oh, we got
Brown flashes over. He ults. He does get everybody there. All right, and now Tristan is here. Tristan is unfortunately in a pretty bad position. He's still taking auto attacks from Caitlyn. Caitlyn does pick up the Mordekaiser with the bomb. So much action, and that's the pause.
Pause.
And that's the unpause. And there's the other pause. Okay, so just give it a second, everybody. Every time it pauses, it freezes for a couple seconds. So just give us a second or two. Also, all of that was a 2-4-2. as pointed out by Soul Keeper. All right, so we're back, and looks like Clinical is gonna go ahead and reset. Mundo is Mundo. He's still in the top lane. Now he's going back. All right, so that was crazy, and that was again only a 2 for 2, but that was played beautifully by Clinical.
Yeah, they've been making some great plays lately. And if they keep this up, I mean, the gold advantage is slowly slipping from business time.
Yep, and
It's interesting to see the
while
camp.
yeah, and while Mundo can be a problem, they do have, I believe, the appropriate people to be able to handle him with the Urgot Caitlyn. Annie, Annie is just here to be to pick one person and decide they can't play the game today. So, Annie honestly is just gonna build more items and is gonna make probably Ash, well, probably Tristana. One of the squishy ones is gonna have a bad day. A lot of passion towards Baron on the side of business time. Braum and Mordecai
goes
just
in.
walk straight into them. Mordecai takes
Brand
Braum to the
was
Shadow
done and
Realm. He is just gonna beat up on
Mordecai
Braum.
1v4ing.
Oh no, he's in the Shadow Realm. Now he's not in the Shadow Realm, and he gets immediately murdered. Caitlyn on the Ash. Ash doesn't care. So that was a 1-for-1. Pharma took Brandon to the 1v1 and he won, and then he came out into the 3v1 and he lost.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens. But still, that may have delayed. Never mind, it did not delay anything because they just realized that Pharma's dead and they can just take this Baron. Clinical sees this, but they were too far away. The teleport is going to go down. I think Clinical is going to try to fight this to get this off them, but business time is like, nah, man, this is ours. We're out of here. Yeah, they definitely don't want this fight. Yeah, they didn't want that fight at all. So they use a lot to. Well, they didn't use a lot. They used Tristana ult to disengage there. Ash Arrow is going to slow everybody down. Clinical tried to pick the fight, couldn't get it. So we'll see though if Clinical starts heading towards this dragon, because that is about to come up again. And the last one, they were able to secure.
Get caught out here?
Again, will he take him to the Shadow Realm again? Nope, this time he's just gonna 1v1 him in the real world, and he wins that 1v1 as expected. Yeah, Brand isn't gonna beat Mordekaiser or get away from him. Brand still has tier 1 boots.
Right.
So yeah, Brand is not gonna kill or escape Mordekaiser. So I would say could be cyberbullying, but honestly, yeah, this is what Mordekaiser should be doing. Tristana and Mordekaiser walk past each other. Mordekaiser is just popping all the plants, making sure they don't have anything that can help them with this dragon. Braum is in a weird position. Do Clinical want to take this fight right now? I mean, the team is scattered. Braum is sort of. I said Braum. I meant Brand. Brand is sort of in the wind.
They're starting right now.
Caitlyn is not in this fight yet.
Starting with the Ash ult, Volibear ulting in. Oh, it's gonna be a fight and a half.
Okay, so they are picking this fight. Clinical's front line getting very low. Tristana's in the side just waiting. But Mordekaiser goes ahead and pulls her in. Not taking it to the Shadow Realm. Unfortunately, Ash and Brand are still both alive. Tristana is gonna come back in for the Caitlyn kill. Yep. That was a good fight for Clinical in the beginning, and unfortunately, it did not pan out. Business times, backline. Tristana just kind of walked off to the side, and as soon as she was out of vision, everybody just kind of forgot about her.
Yeah.
And then came back to pretty much clean up. That was a great what do you call it? front to back. Yeah, that was great on the side of business time. Clinical, unfortunately, lost to Dragon, lost to Baron beforehand. Mundo's gonna go to the bot lane, start pushing. There's only the inhibitor tower in this lane, and only Annie's to defend it. So if he walks to this lane and is persistent, he might just get this inhibitor tower, and then the inhibitor.
Oh, looks like Ron might be caught out here. Oh, we got both flashes.
That was the flash.
forward.
That was the flash E. The Q did not hit, so there was no stun. Braum just goes ahead and jumps over to Mordecai, so he's out of there. But that is flash down for Brand. You could tell everybody here is bloodthirsty. That support Brand, flash for the support Braum. So, yeah. And once again, Braum is in a bad position. Gets caught out by the Volibear and the Brand,
But
jumps
thankfully
away
he's able to
again.
dash. He's able to dash out again.
Oh man, that W is saving his life. But I'm gonna say it though. I don't think he deserves to be saved. He just keeps getting caught out. Low key, that W is being his plot armor. He doesn't deserve to walk out of these.
That W is the true carry this game.
Yep. Praise it. All right, so business time is pushing in all three lanes. The 3-1-1. Ash is in the mid lane. Brand, Volibear,
Oh, Brand
Tristana.
gets poking on the Braum again.
I think that these two are mortal enemies. I can't prove it, but I have this feeling.
Honestly, I have the same feeling. I agree with you. There's definitely something going on there.
Yep. They're definitely mad at each other. Now, are you as disappointed as I am that you haven't seen the Annie one shot yet?
Honestly, as someone who plays Annie on occasion, yes. I mean, that's one of the funnest parts about her, if I'm being honest.
Okay. I was just hoping I wasn't the only one that was disappointed. Haven't seen the Annie one shot. I mean, I saw the typical Mord 1v1. I saw the Urgot execute. I need to see Annie blow at least one person up, please. But maybe a little bit harder for him because I just checked items. That Ash has a Quicksilver Sash. So that may have just gotten a little bit harder for them.
Yeah, Tristana and Ash are so big right now, and their team is just going to be doing whatever they can to protect them right now.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, shout out to Kilgar. The Tristana. Kilgar is massive this game, and he has been playing his champion excellently. That's not a word. That's not a word, but hey, none of you can judge me. A lot of posturing towards Baron Clinical. Business time knows, but business time is actually going to keep pushing the lanes. They are rushing down towards the inhibitors in the mid lane and the bot lane. They are forcing Clinical to decide which one they want to keep, and unfortunately, Clinical chooses the towers. Now it looks like business time is picking a fight and taking the inhibitors. First inhibitor of the game secured by business time in the bot lane. More poke from Brand and Ash. You know what? I'll be honest with you, Redface. If you give me a scholarship, I'll definitely go to word school. All right, so Death Bush in the red side jungle, while Ash solos Dragon.
This is soul for them.
This is Soul. And that's Hex Soul for business time. This is pretty bad for Clinical. Being honest, this is
Honestly,
getting
not a great
these.
spot, but it's not impossible to get out of.
Yeah, you think?
I mean, if they play the next fights right, they can definitely, come back from this.
Ooh, positivity. I like it. We're usually pessimists around here. All right, but if that's the case, then well, let's look at the strengths that they have. They do have the ability to decide that 4 players, because unfortunately Ash has that Quicksilver Sash. 4 players can't play League of Legends if they land the stun. Oh, Volibear is chasing Mordekaiser down. The Ash goes wide, but that does not matter. He takes Volibear in the Shadow Round to mitigate a lot of damage that be coming his way. He's out of there. He's trying to get out. Unfortunately, though, it's about to be a 5v1, and he is going to
Yeah,
go
they can't
down.
Mordekaiser just stuck in there, couldn't get him out.
Ash
Tristana
sees
hops onto the
Caitlyn.
Caitlyn.
I'm sorry, Trish Sana sees
Flashed over
Caitlyn
the
is
wall.
like
Oh,
dead. Dead. Jumps
yeah,
on him.
that was double flash there.
Yep, there's nothing they can do there. Braum came in, and Sean's like, nah, I'm just gonna go.
Not gonna lie, this
All
is
right.
looking very rough now. With them getting Baron and all.
Yeah, this will. I expect the GG probably in the next couple minutes here. Unfortunately for Clinical.
I agree. Not
Yeah,
much they can
Volibear is
do.
going in. Volibear does run in, doesn't get anybody, but he doesn't need to get anybody right now. He just needs to pressure them a little bit, and this tower is going. Braum steps way too close, and he's gonna go down.
Yeah.
That's another one for Volibear. The Ash Holder hits Urgot,
hits
keeps
Urgot.
him out the fight. Tristana is in the back, just doing the damage along with the Ash. They are killing everybody. That's another for Tristana, one for Ash. Even
Yep, that's GG
even
right
Bran gets a kill. Yo, everybody on the team just got a piece of Clinical. Oh man, that was unfortunate for Clinical. That's the first game at GG business time. Great. GG business time. GG. Oof.
There were some crucial fights there, and everything was turning. I thought Clinical was gonna come back, but then they just got Baron and Soul, and it just snowballed from there.
I'm pessimistic, so I'm sorry. I thought that was going. I thought at a certain point that was just not going to go their way. That was, oof, that got bad. For Clinical, good for business time. Good for business time. Unfortunately, like we said, they did get ahead early, and like we said, you don't want those champions to get ahead early. You don't want them to start getting their big items quicker.
Yeah,
Oh
they
man,
did
that
start
was
scaling. They
terrible.
started scaling.
Yeah, that was really bad. Also, you have quite a few fans in the chat, and they are asking you questions.
Oh, really? Sorry,
Yeah.
let me check. Where's the chocolate I was promised? Liv, I don't think you were promised any chocolate.
If you were, it wasn't from us. We only promised interesting games and kind of entertaining commentary. Oh, and coaching from coachify.gg. I'm not doing it again. I already did it once. If you weren't here for that, sucks. Oh, and Panda Love Girl wants to know, what do you think of the Annie's boots? Was it a good move to go at Onion boots?
Honestly, I don't think it was a bad choice necessarily. But honestly, it just with their team, there's not much Annie could really do there. Tristana started getting fed. She started scaling and stuff. Annie was getting poked out by Brand and Ash. Just nothing much they could do, sadly.
Well, that was unfortunate. I personally think she should have went the pin boots. I don't know why she went cooldown boots, but hey, to each their own. At least I didn't see the only Leandres I saw today was on Brand, who really was supposed to buy it. We have a thing. Apparently, people like buying Leandres, and they should be buying Ludens. It's a running joke. Anyway, good game from everybody. What do you think needs to change in the second game for clinical.
Honestly, I think they need to pick a bit more like late game champs, because there were a lot of early game champs, but not a lot of late game that I saw. They should probably
Yeah,
build around team fights too, because I noticed that in the draft, Business Time had a bigger, a stronger team fight.
yeah, I agree with that. I mean, we saw it. I mean, clinical's team fight was great, but I think that was just because the players were good in the team fight. Um, but the champions for the team fight, I don't think those were the right ones. I don't know. I don't think the Braun pick was a good one, to be honest with you, and not because
I
of
was
what we
honestly
were.
quite surprised by the Braum.
Yeah, I'm not saying that because of how we were talking about him in the last parts of the game. Those are jokes. I'm being serious right now. I don't think the Braun pick was the pick. Um, Heck, I think honestly, if they, I'm not sure what they were going for. I'm not sure if they were looking for anti-engage or I'm not sure what they were looking for there because he did just kind of jump in with Mordekaiser. If they were trying to look for a buddy for Mordekaiser, I felt they could have just maybe picked the Alistar.
I think Alistar
Like,
probably would have been a better choice there, if I'm being honest.
yeah, like especially because he's against Brand. And I feel like with the damage reduction from the Alistar Ultimate, that would have probably been a better move for that bot lane as a whole. I don't know. I'm seeing here that people disagree with me. They're saying that they felt that Braum was the right pick for Mundo versus Volibear, and that the bot lane was just going to struggle regardless. I just think the Braum was the wrong one there. But I'm just me. I'm just a caster. So also game since game one to go to business time. Everybody check your points. Winners, you know what you got. Losers, you lost. That's what happens. And y'all can go ahead and think about that because we are going to go to a quick break till the draft comes up. And oh wait, hold on a second. I'm wrong. We're going to keep going till draft. Sorry about that.
That's fine. I
We'll
feel
keep
like we're
going.
definitely going to see a Tristana ban. I mean, Tristana was just a menace throughout the game.
You think? I don't know. I think Tristana was the menace, but I think it was because of the matchup that. I mean, plus she did get a lot of assistance from Volibear,
That is true.
and
That
which
is
is
true.
and which is we can't bring the Snake Lady doesn't solve all problems. Prep. Um, but yeah, I also think that Cassio probably would have been a good pick into the Tristana though. But I don't think that Tristana is Cassiopeia is a played champion for Fast Beyond Light. So Fast Beyond Light is that the mid laner? Did I just Yeah, that is the mid laner. Excuse me. Yeah, okay. So Fast Beyond Light, I'm not sure he plays Cassiopeia. But yeah, I think I know we're gonna see the Ivern ban again because they don't want to get farm Ivern. I'll be honest with you, farm is a monster on Ivern.
A good Ivern is so hard to beat, honestly.
Now I'm questioning though, do they want to go against that Volibear again? Because he was a monster in that last game. He set up his team just right. I didn't mean to make that Goldilocks reference. I truly didn't. Um, hmm. Again, Ivern, Aurelion Soul. Neither of these teams want to see these characters on the Rift if they can't pick them.
Seems like they're sticking to
So
similar bans from the first
yeah,
draft.
I don't believe that they have to give up. Yeah, they still have to give up they have to give up the first two bands. So yeah, it's going to be the Ivern, the Teemo, and the Singed. Yep. Ash, Evelyn. And that's also true from Redface. Beast, like we did say, Mordekaiser wasn't interacting with his team until like 13 minutes into the game. We
Danny
did talk
mid.
about
I,
that in
I
the
thought there were going to
game.
be a lot more ganks from Mordekaiser. I was actually kind of surprised with how he played.
Yeah, that was very disappointing. Farmer's like usually a very team fight, like get my team ahead. Like he usually likes to fight with his team in the lanes. Like he's usually there for that type of stuff. But I'm not sure why he didn't do that this game. Especially because he had an Annie, someone who is able to set the ganks so easily. So he wouldn't even have to rely on his own CC for that one. Like he just comes in the lane and he stuns, he pulls him to him and either Tristana jumps or blows her flash. And from
Speaking of
there,
Tristana, looks like this is Time's first picking her.
okay, okay. And this time Clinical is gonna pick the Seraphine instead of banning that one. Okay. Mordekaiser is gonna be picked again. Now I'm not sure if this is gonna be played by Farmer or going to um Frosted Crow's hands. We'll have to see. And business time is not picking anybody yet, but I expect to see the Volley Bear again.
Looks like they're sticking with a similar team here.
I mean, aside from Ash, they could run the exact same team. Um, maybe you know what? Maybe we'll see the Sivir. That'd be hilarious. But no, they probably won't pick that. That'd be silly.
Oh, it's
Huh.
NBC Lucian.
I'll be real with you. I didn't see that one coming.
Honestly, I didn't either.
Yeah, I'll be real with you. I don't even know what to say to that one. It's been so long since I've seen a Lucian. Oh wow, I was joking about the Sivir. Hold up. I was joking. I ain't expect that. What are we doing? What's happening? Lucian? Lucian, Tristana, Volibear. Okay. Okay. I like this so far. We got a Seraphine. Is a Seraphine mid or is a Seraphine bot lane? This is a Seraphine Silver bot lane.
And they continue to do a lot of flex picks, which is always good, you know. Oh, the brand
Yep.
ban. I understand that though.
I like to think that I'm sorry. I was like, I like to think that the Yes Parade, who is the support for clinical, I like to think he banned that one. It's just like, nah, I can't let him have it.
Okay, I can't blame them. That would be me too.
Also the Thresh ban. So yikes. They're they are actually gonna go ahead and just say Lucas Sites. Lucas nah, well, thank you for having a super hard name for me to pronounce, man. I really appreciate that. Um, they're just gonna tell him no. They're gonna tell Business Times support no. Also bound to Syndra, and that leaves the Ari. So that is a bottom lane. That is a bottom lane Seraphine with Sivir. Got the mid lane Ari. So Fast Be Online does play Ari.
I gotta say, I'm a fan of the Ari pick. I played her back in SCL. In SCL, she's a really good champion and strong in a lot of different comps.
Well, yeah, I mean it's Ari. I can't remember a time where Ari wasn't ever solid. Like she's like Caitlyn. She's always just gonna be solid.
Yeah.
Okay, so Business Time picks up the Ornn after banning out, and unfortunately, Clinical didn't ban out the Ornn this time, so Business Time picks that one up. Okay, I need to see what Frost is playing. I need to know if this is the Mordekaiser top or the Mordekaiser jungle. The next pick for Clinical will, of course, decide that for us, and I'm very excited to see what we're going to see here. That was an oxymoron. Um,
No, it looks like we're seeing a
okay.
Rakan.
Yeah, this is okay. Yeah, I see that. This is a very strong team from Business Town.
And it looks
Pick
like
the
Clinical
Tarek
going
Farmer.
more for like team fights and stuff, from what I can see.
Pick the Tarek. Pick the Tarek Farmer. Do it. They ain't ban it. Nah, can't have anything nice. All right, sets here. Sets here. That's frosted. Wait, is that frosted? I'm pretty sure that's frosted. Yeah, that's frosted. There's no way that farm is gonna be playing Set the Jungle. Especially when the Mordekaiser's already been picked. Yeah, so that is the top link set with the Mordekaiser jungle, Ari mid, and Seraphine and Sivir bottom lane for clinical. Meanwhile, Business Time, on top, Tristana mid, Volibear jungle, Lucian for combat. All right. What do you think of this, Ember?
Honestly, I feel like Clinical is gonna win this game. Just by seeing their draft.
You think it's going to clinical?
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
they're
the
more
good thing
team
is
fight
I do too.
oriented this comp.
I mean, I agree with you there. Um, Business Times comp is it's it's very engaged, focused. Like they can definitely fight, but I think that's all they can do.
Honestly,
um,
speaking of engage, I feel like Clinical here might go for an invade.
I mean, they do have the Seraphine. They have Seraphine, Set, Ari, and Mordekaiser. Depending on what they level up first, each of these champions has a form CC. They can definitely invade first if they so choose to. And this is the second game. If they tie this 1-1, that'll be another tie for first place, which would be our second tie. Or our second tie this week. And I will have to go check with our producers to see how we would handle that. We already have one tiebreaker happening next week. So I'm not sure if we would do another one too. So yeah, we will go ahead now and take our last break before we get into this game. When we get back, game 2, GG Business Time versus Clinical. All right, everybody, welcome back. It's game two. Our last game tonight between clinical and business time. All right, starting items been bought. Everybody's heading out. And let's see if we're gonna see an invade from either team. And it looks like nope, no invades. Standard 5 point. Everybody's going where they're supposed to be or where they want to be. Is that Star Guardian Seraphine? Oh, dope.
Oh, I
I
hope it
haven't
is.
seen
That's
that
gonna
one
be
yet.
beautiful.
I ain't seen that one yet. That's nice. They need to stop adding Star Guardians though. It's messing up the lore. Anyway, don't judge me. I just like it.
Oh,
Anyway,
oh, looks like something's
looks
happening
like they're
over here.
moving in, but they are outnumbered. Now Set's
Oh,
here,
Set's
and it's a
joining.
3v3. Meanwhile, there's Harass going into the Rakan from the Seraphine, and Rakan's just kind of moving in like, hey. He's throwing the auto attacks down to get the ward down. The W's out. All right, so that was interesting. Oh, Sweeper was bought by the Volibear. So the ward they put down was taken out. No Sweeper on the side of Clinical. So that ward is going to stay up. All right. So Lucian heading to the bot lane with the Rakan. Sivir and Seraphine also on the bot lane as we expected and talked about. And yeah, everybody's just going to lane. So that Ari bought boots first.
Really? Okay, I don't think I've ever seen that on Ari.
All
That's
right,
pretty interesting. I mean, the
that's pretty
mobility's
interesting.
nice. It's nice, but
Yeah, I'm confused too. Oh, but hold on,
oh,
level 2
seems like
starter
Tristana's
jumps in
taking
and drops the
advantage of that.
bomb. Yeah, unfortunately, does a lot of damage to Ari with that by just jumping in. Also, while we're here, you want to answer? Go ahead and answer Panda Love Girl's question.
Oh, right. The build I use on Ari, well, it's usually not Boot Star. I usually go, Doran's Ring or Dark Seal. I really like Dark Seal, currently, though. It's pretty good for scaling, snowballing, and all that. For Mythics, I haven't played her in a bit, but I really do like Ludens. I'm not sure about the Everfrosting yet, though, but I definitely have to try it.
I think you only get Air Frost if you're behind, right? Because at that point you wouldn't. Or is it the other way around? You get Air Frost if you're snowballing. I don't know.
I have no clue,
I'm
but I've
not.
seen Everfrost a couple times, like in recent games.
Yeah,
So I would be
me
surprised if
too.
it's already built Everfrost.
I kind of done some people's illusions and tries to merge maybe what's possible. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Set is being set and trying to bully out Fellas and Fur. Fellas and Fur is just like, no, fam, that's not happening here. Um, Same things happen to bot lane. Sivir and Seraphine are laying down and harass on Rakan Lucian. That's what happens when you have a melee support. It's a range support. Volibear is here, but Volibear just walked into 3 people.
Yeah, he
The
just got
stun
caught
goes
out.
down.
That first
The
blood
grass
hit.
goes down.
Oh.
No first blood. He does flash out, and they can't chase anymore because Mordekaiser was low HP. So they're just gonna take up this crab for just because they can. They do see Volibear walking, but no one's gonna give any chase to him. Volibear is gonna go grab. It looks like he's picking out Scuttle. Yeah, probably gonna go grab Scuttle top side because I don't believe he's gonna try to get this gank off on Set.
Looks like Ari's doing some nice poke on the Tristana. I see she brought Seminary. Seminary's a pretty good rune on her.
Okay, yeah, did bring the kitty cat companion. Never mind what I said earlier. He is gonna go for the gank on Set. Is he gonna flash secure this? Nope. Set does also miss the grab, so nothing happened there. Volibear does sweep out that ward, so
Looks like Set's
that's
going
just a
back
free
down
ward.
for more.
Set wants to
Volibear's
continue the
already out.
fight. Is getting pinged out by Orno. Goes back to lane. The Mordekaiser are still in the jungle. Hopefully we see a lot more inclusion in Mordekaiser this time around. Again, last game we didn't see a lot from him. In the early game, he kind of came into the game too late for it to matter. Oh, Ari does
Oh, the
flash
charm
out of the
under the
Rakan
turret.
W.
That was a good charm.
Yep, does bring him in. He has to flash out to save his life. And Tristana did not flash in, and actually Tristana did not bring Ignite this time. Tristana brought the teleport, so wouldn't have been able to secure that kill on Ari. Frosted Crow took a tower shot, but he's okay with that. He's okay.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they have Frozen bot lane, and they are just farming it up down here. Lucian is 13 CS ahead already.
Oh wow.
Not sure what happened there.
Seraphine bought Darksteel. Plans on scaling.
Seraphine by Darksteel.
Stacks.
To be fair, that's just normal. That's normal, Seraphine. Meanwhile, they're gonna go for the dragon. The only person who has the ultimate here is Tristana. So this is actually a pretty smart call. This Mordekaiser isn't getting anywhere near this dragon.
Yeah, Ari's trying to move down though.
Ari's moving down, but it's too late. That dragon's gone, and Tristana did not go towards him so he could try to assassinate her. Ari did use the ultimate to try and get down there quicker. So now Ari's ultimate is down. Alright, so we do see again, they take that dragon, that's a bound dragon. First dragon of the game going over to GG Business. I'm sorry, not GG Business time. Wait. That is GG Business time. The names are flipped. Alright,
Yeah,
there we go.
Okay, they're back. Yeah, I was confused too for a second.
Yeah, so I was like, wait a minute, Frosted isn't on that side. Yeah, but just GG Business time. He goes ahead and picks up that first dragon. Alright, so let's see. Alright, Noon Quivers on 80 carries. Ionian Boots on the Volibear. Same build, it looks like it's coming up for the Mordekaiser. It looks like he's rushing the Rylai's again. So we probably won't see him if he's doing the same thing he did last game. We won't see him for another 5-6 minutes anywhere on in a lane. So unfortunate. But this time his team is holding out better than the last game. No mid lane ganks. No one's dead yet, so this is pretty good for his team. They did lose a dragon, but that's okay. And I may have spoke too soon because here comes the Ornhorn. Does hit the set. But Set just grabs Volibear and throws him away.
Stand building up the grid. It's gonna be a nasty W.
Oh, Mordekaiser's here. He takes Ornn to the Shadow Realm. Ornn, he is 1v1ing Ornn in the Shadow Realm.
Yep,
First
and
blood.
that's first blood.
And they do not
That
pick
was a
up
really
the set.
good W from Set.
Yep. And they don't pick that up. So now they're just walking around and saying hi to each other. Oh, Set flashes in for the pull. Mordekaiser pull hits, but doesn't get him in the tower. So right now,
Volibear needs help. Rakana is trying to respond. Like,
I am very surprised that they are not pushing. Ari is here. Ari
she lands the charm. Oh, that's a kill
charm.
for Ari. That was beautiful.
That was great. I was wondering why they were backing off. Ari was on the way. Where is Tristana? Tristana is bot lane. That's why there was no response from Tristana there.
Oh, that
Tristana switched lanes with Lucian and Rakan.
Lucian better start running. Ari's coming back.
Oh, Lucian is okay. I don't believe Ari's going to hit the charm. In fact, Ari hit a minion with that charm. So Lucian is safe for the moment.
Rakan's super low though. Rakan should be careful here.
Oh, look,
Ari can burst him down.
That is true, but they're probably not going to step in range for that charm. Plus, she did use her ultimate to get there.
Oh, that is true.
So, tower play's going down, bot lane. Another fight breaking out. That charm does hit,
yeah,
but it's not going to pick up the
body blocked
Rakan. And that is a kill for the Lucian. So, that's unfortunately some gold in his pocket. Tristana is... I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say Tristana. I meant to say Set is up here, just punching foes in the face. But that's just what Set does. So, no actual worries there.
The true damage is rough, honestly. Like, Ornn's taking a good amount from it.
This just gives them a little light toasting with the fire breath. Let's see. It looks like they have gone back. They've gone back to the standard laning on the side of Business Time. Rakan and Lucian are both back in the bot lane. Tristana just teleports mid. Doesn't even bother going back. Just teleports mid.
Yep, the skewer skull. Oh, is Rakan gonna get cut out here?
Unfortunately, no. It's just Mordekaiser did use this grass on the Scuttle Crab, and the stun did not hit. So Rakan gets to walk away.
Yeah, he lives in our day. No, Set tanks charm shot, but Just fuels his
Yeah.
W.
Yeah, doesn't care. No, doesn't care. So we may be seeing both these top laners reset. May see a fight here soon in the bot side. Just try to get priority here. Yep, both junglers are here. Let's see who can make some work. Ari is heading towards the bot lane. Tristana is recalling. It looks like they're giving this dragon up. No, Volibear stops his recall. Pings are going out. Rakan is moving towards the dragon. Volibear is in the bot lane.
It's looking like a prime Reconnel, if I'm being honest, but do they have the damage to follow it up?
Yeah, they just hand the dragon over. He's walking down, but the only one coming down is Mordekaiser, so Volibear is still here. And I don't think they know that he's still there. The grabs, Lucian dashes out. The stun misses, hits Rakan though. Volibear goes in, flashes
Oh, that's a good
for
Seraphine.
Sivir. Seraphine uses the ult to disengage. Mordekaiser took Rakan to the Shadow Realm, and Rakan just stayed out of range. Volibear gets pulled back in, but he just jumps back out. Rakan ults, and Set just takes him out.
Oh, the Set ult.
And now Ari's here. Ari's gonna go ahead and dash again. Charm onto Ornn, and then
He's doing a lot of damage.
Doing a lot of damage. Rifthail gets called out, keeping Ornn away from this fight. The
Mordekaiser
Lucian is grabbed in and then dashes out. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Gets on Ornn.
You know what? You deserve that fast beyond light. You chased that man down a whole river. You deserve that. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Tristana is just picking up plates. Unfortunately, not going to get the tower before Set gets back, but does manage to get a lot of damage on the tower. And looks like Clinical is just going to go ahead and reset.
Clinical's in a pretty good position this game.
Yes, they are in a much better position than last game. Much better position.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Oh, Tristana jumps on the Set, ults in the way.
Well, that's because the Ornn horn is going down, and Ornn is here now. Tristana misses the
There's
knock
nothing
up.
he could do.
Doesn't matter. Guess who's here? It's Mordekaiser, and he's like, "Nah, fam, get off my homie." All right, so Set survives the power of friendship.
That Mordekaiser seems to definitely be having a more active role this game, which
No,
we love to see it.
Oh, turn off. So, yep, man, he is a lot more inclusive than he was last game, and that's exactly what they needed.
Exactly, and you can see that they're already doing better because of it.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I still can't believe Frosted lived that. By the way, I mean he did flash out of the knockup. He did flash out of the knockup, which saved his life. But I can't believe he lived that.
Yeah, I thought for sure he was dead there, but
Yep, shows what we know. So, all right, bot laners in the mid lane again. And mid laners are in the bot lane. Tristana does have a completed item and her BF sword, along with the Berserker's Greaves. Ari just picked up Ludens with the Ionian boots. Why? Alright. I mean, I
I personally prefer, yeah, that's what I prefer on Ari, but
I mean, look, maybe this dude just likes, I'm sorry, it's not, was it CDR? I'm sorry, it's not CDR anymore. Maybe he likes ability haste. Maybe he just likes haste. I mean, I get it. He can spam more charms. I ain't even mad at him. Meanwhile, though, Pharma is going to go ahead and start the rift, but in the mid lane, Lucian wants to smoke, engages onto Sivir, and drops the culling. Fortunately, Sivir has the fancy feet and does not get hit. Ari tries to charm, misses. Rakan is gonna go in, pops the ultimate, pops the W.
Ooh, flash.
Ari does double dash, but still gets hit. Doesn't matter because he has one more, and Ari's gone. Okay, a lot of action here. There are 3 people in the bot lane. Rift Herald is being secured, but they are pushing for that bot lane tower. While they
That's
can.
quite a few turret shots, but oh, he W's. That was a good W.
Rift Herald is going down in the mid lane. This tower's going down, and Lucian may die here because the 1v1 has gone out. There's nowhere for Lucian to go. He gets dragged into the Shadow Realm, and that's where he
Yeah,
shall
but that Rift
stay.
Herald gets a second hit.
Yep, he gets
I mean,
to
let's take
jump
this
on the
out.
second tower now. No, they're too far away. Because they're just all up in the lane. I don't think anyone is anyone else. Oh, minions. Minions are stopping it.
Winions.
So I guess no one cares that it's gonna get off on it. Like no one cares. It got to the tower now. I think it's dead now. Meanwhile, in the dragon pit, I think Tristana is in the dragon pit. If I'm looking at this correctly. Yeah.
Yep, Tristana's in.
And they unfortunately do manage to secure that dragon. Pharma had no smite. They walked into that, he had no smite. And no one threw their big abilities at it, unfortunately. So that is secured by business time. So now Clinical, they are again doing the 1-2-1. Ari's in that bot lane, sets up in his top lane, and the bottom laners are in the mid lane. Ari has Ludens and ability boots. Tristana has the Navori quick blades and the static shield. Hearthstone and Volibear to the right lies on Mord. Sivir just picked up the static shield. Lucian has his Kraken Slayer. I think Seraphine just has the Chalice and the completed
looks like Ari's
GP10
doing
item.
this. 2v1?
Oh yeah. Not gonna continue.
Yep. We got
Look like-
Lucian out of that though.
Yeah, looked like she was thinking about continuing the chase of the dashes, and then saw the Tristana and was like, nah, doesn't want any piece of that. Also, Lucian dropped the culling, but that's on I think a 30-second cooldown for him, so who cares? Not 30 seconds, it's not that late into the game. I think it's like 54. Anyway. Also up top, Set has his Black Cleaver, and Ornn has his Sunfire. Who's more dangerous yet? I don't know. We'll have to see in the next team fight. But right now it is 5-1 for Clinical. Gold is even. So even though they are 4 kills ahead, the gold is even.
I see a lot of bounties on the board currently, and I'm surprised not like more people are going for them.
Well, they have to kill Mordekaiser, and they have to catch Ari, and then they have to catch.
Easy.
Yeah, and then they have to catch Tristana, which is easier than catching Ari, but not still hard. Still hard. Meanwhile, speaking of catching people, Tristana is here. Ornhorn misses. Ornhorn misses on the way back.
So
Tristana gets pulled in.
But Ornn's unstoppable,
Tristana is
so-
in the Shadow Realm. Yeah, Tristana's in the Shadow Realm with Mordekaiser, and she's gonna die. Shut down for the Mordekaiser. See, it was hard.
Oh,
it
the
was easy.
Seraphine ult.
Yep, along with the Seraphine stun. Everybody gets pulled in by the Mord. Sivir is here. There is nothing they can do. They're about to get ran down with the Sivir ultimate. Rakan goes over the wall. Ari is on Lucian. Lucian is trying his best. He's flashing and everything. Ari has one more dash.
Oh, when she gets it, that was such a close fight.
Yep. There was a lot of mechanics used there, but the important thing is Foxfire is a non-targeted ability. Anyway, Volibear is trying to get to this dragon. Not that dragon. Baron pit.
He tries to flash out, but oh, he ults.
He ults out, but you know what? Ari's on the chase, and Farmer's doing some damage over the wall. Rakan goes in. Rakan not getting out though. Never mind, he does, because he is slippery. Ari is still just kind of looking Volibear in the teeth.
I
And
mean, they've done what
this
they needed to
Baron,
do. They've stopped Baron.
yeah, this Baron was unsuccessful. Good job on GG Business Time for stopping that Baron. But Clinical just goes ahead and reset. They got gold to spend because they did do a couple of murders.
Now Tristana gets the turret here.
Yeah, that was no surprise.
And yeah, it is Tristana. You just put the bomb on and just.
Yep. I'm more surprised that Orin didn't get that tower. I really thought he would have. Oh wait, no, he has the Sunfire. I forgot. Yeah, he's not doing too much damage nowadays. He definitely has Demolish, but he's not doing damage. Meanwhile, this dragon has 20 seconds on it, even though it's a Cloud Drake, and they are going to try to secure that for themselves on the clinical side.
Volibear gonna get
Once again,
out here.
Volibear is caught out. He does not have his ultimate. If they stay on this, they can kill him, but no, they're going to back out. Unfortunate, the Ari ultimate was used there, I believe, so there'll be no dashes from Ari into the next fight. Yep,
Yeah, but that
no
was
dashes
used.
from Ari. So I see the dragons being started by Mord, but that does not matter to GG Business Time because they're going to go start this Baron. Rakan is over the wall, making sure nobody can come in. He has the ultimate ready, so if anybody comes over, they are getting delayed. Set's walking in first. Rakan ultimate from behind. Seraphine ult before that. Seraphine ultimate is 5 people. Oh, Set dives in with the suplex.
Oh, that W did so much damage.
W in the ultimate. Now he's leaving because he's done. He's done his job. Seraphine stun misses. Doesn't matter. They did their job. They did their job to stop this Baron, and they got the Drake. That was a 4v5, and they got 1 kill out of it, and they stopped the Baron.
A lot of Baron
Is that? Yeah, a lot of Baron fights. That's a good question. I'm not sure if that is Divine Sunderer or Trinity Force for that. On the fest for Set. Also, that Set ultimate pretty much won them that fight. Him taking that just that 5-man ult was beautiful. It was beautiful.
I couldn't agree with you more. That was amazing.
Yep. So Clinical, I can see they stepped up the game here. Frosted Crow's always a menace, so I'm glad he's living up to his reputation.
One to 9 currently.
1-9, and that 1 kill is on Lucian. Rakan's caught out, but he's slippery.
W's over the wall.
Yeah, he's slippery. Oh, but Silver's here, but no, Rakan's going again. Unless Silver wants to get real serious and pop the Ghost in the ultimate, Rakan was getting out of there. Alright, so just jungle camps being taken by the respective junglers. Wards being taken out. Again, like you said, a lot of priority on this Baron. There's been a lot of posturing around it. Ari's in the bot lane. She has teleport though. Tristana's with the team. Yep, just a lot more posturing. Yeah, there's a lot more posturing. Currently, red side does have the Scuttle Crab, so they see everything. I'm waiting to see if they're going to commit to Ari pushing. Because once they show Ari, they may try something here. This dragon's not for another 2 minutes. Looks like Rakan is... Nope, not heading towards the bot lane, just getting some Warden down. Seraphine and Mordekaiser are both hovering. The Baron Pit. A lot of ping going down for Seraphine. They're going to try to catch on to her. They do see her, but nothing there. Okay, just more pushing. Now they've transferred Set to the bot lane. So again, teleport on that champion, so he'll be able to get into the fights too.
We got Tristana pushing out top.
Yep, and just Seraphine and Ari in the mid lane. Looks like Ari's going for what's that item called? The one Shadow
Shadow Flame?
Flame. Yeah, yeah. She bought the DLC large rod, and she has the Hex Tech component. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
Shadow Flame. Tristana has a Quicksilver Sash for the Ari. Up, Set
Oh, so
caught up to
running
the
to the
Orn. Caught up to the Orn. Set has his Iceborne Gauntlet. Set has Iceborne Gauntlet. Tristana just takes the tower. Unfortunately, Sivir was not able to clear that wave quick enough to get them off it. So they just go ahead and take that tower.
So far, looks like everyone's backing, preparing for the upcoming objective of Drake in a minute. Probably going to secure vision.
Yes. I wonder if one of these teams. I wonder if someone's gonna give this up and try to make the quick Baron play. They did try. GG Business Time did try it earlier. It did not work out for them. But I wonder if someone here is gonna try it again. Because GG Business Time can just melt it down. They have Tristana, Lucian. So they can't melt it down. So I'm wondering if they'll try it again. Because it's got 30 seconds on it, and there's more people on their side, on Baron side, than on Dragon.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised
So,
if we saw a trade here.
I mean, yeah, I mean, Gold again. Oh, Tristana is wants to smoke. Unfortunately,
Well, that's
Charm
Ari's
misses. Ari dashes out. They are posturing towards Ari now. Has to use the second dash, flash, third dash.
Everything.
But unfortunately,
She's done though. Shutdown goes to the Rakan though.
shutdown does go to the Rakan. And unfortunately, you know, Volibear Ultimate turns off towers. That was unfortunate for Ari. The set does transfer teleport up, and they start the dragon. Without the set, it is currently it's about to be a 3v5 if they don't get out. Tristana is teleporting in the back line, and they don't see that. They see her now though. Rakan is here. He flashes in
Yep,
the
oh, we got
Seraphine
Seraphine.
ultimate. What happened to Mordekaiser for a second? But
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. He's back.
He's in the 1v5. Oh, we got set approaching. Oh, the Rakan double knockup.
He's in the 1v5.
That's
He's
a
Shadow
rough
Realm.
set W.
He's out the Shadow Realm.
Oh, we got a TP from Ari.
Does use the ultimate. Oh no! What are you doing? Misses the charm. Dashes out. Still looking for it though. He does have two more dashes.
Oh, she's
Dashes
going to
in.
the Rakan.
Misses the Q. Has a charm. Should
Oh,
there
she
we go.
lands
Lands
the
the
charm.
Q. Lands the Q.
Oh, but
Lands the
Volibear
charm
knows
into the
it down.
Volibear. They can still take this fight. Sivir is dead though. Set gets the Rakan, but they should not be focused on the Rakan right now. Set is unable to pick that up. Farmer does not have.
If the red team gets the Drake,
Doesn't
Volibear's
matter.
dead here.
He didn't need to smite to get that one. That is the third dragon for Clinical. And they pick up Volibear as they come out. They are looking towards the Baron now. Pings are going out towards Baron. Sivir is in the bot lane clearing out the minions though. So I'm not sure if this is what they want. It is what they want. Zelectric is dead. Sivir's on the way over. Seraphine is there with them. It is
It's not
4v4
looking like
right
Business
now.
Time can actually even stop it. Oh, they're gonna try though.
Business
No.
time. Orn walks in the
Volibear's
set.
difficult. Oh, we get the Lucianal, Arcano.
Ornhorn goes down. In the Shadow Realm, Lucian is with Mordekaiser and he is dead. And that is the Lucian dead. Electric is back up. Volibear is back. He is heading towards the fight now. But Clinical is just gonna back out.
Looks like they were able to complete their mission.
And Gold, for some reason, Gold somehow has now shifted over to GG Business Time. It was even.
Really?
It was even 5 minutes ago. But now it has shifted over to GG Business Time, even after those fights.
That's crazy, especially with like the kill difference and everything. I'm really surprised by that.
Exactly. I'm very confused about how this time. Well, I shouldn't be. Trish has 296 farm. Set has has 42 on Orn. Sorry, Orn has 42 on Set, and even Rakan has 12 on Seraphine. So yeah. This is interesting. This next fight. Okay, so that was a Seraphine
Ooh, they're
stun.
trying to catch the
Does
Lord out
not
here.
land. Okay, Tristana is on Set, and she's just giving him the business. Set does go
Ooh.
back in with the haymaker, but it does not matter. He does pull her in, and unfortunately, Set is gonna go down. The
Looking
Orange
like
Horn
next
goes
fight.
out. Will it hit anybody? The spell shield blocks the Rakan W. The Seraphine ultimate goes
Oh,
out,
we
goes
got
wide,
Seraphine
hits
ult, we got
nobody.
Lucian, we got a bunch of flashes going on here.
Yep, Lucian is Rakan is in the Shadow Realm. I don't think that's the guy Mordekaiser wants to take into the realm with him. Now
Now
he's
he-
in the 5v1 instead of the 1v1. Unfortunately, he does not get to kill anybody. Ari does pick up Rakan, but that is just a consolation
This is
prize.
definitely a Baron angle for business time right now.
It is definitely a Baron
Dude,
angle. Let's
Jungler
see.
dead, Set dead.
I mean, but there are low health bars on the side of GG Business Time. It's on the
That's true,
carries.
they're doing a lot of poke.
Yep. Lucian is going to recall in that bush. Volibear is going to recall in that bush. Clinical has done what they need to do, and they stopped this Baron. Still 1,000 gold lead. Well, not even just barely 1,000 gold lead for for Business Time against Clinical.
Well, see, they did get some kills there, so that does make sense now.
Yeah, so it's coming back. It's coming back towards Clinical. But these fights are also coming a little bit closer and closer every time to Business Time. They're coming out a little bit closer every time
Now
ahead of these
Volibear's
fights.
starting Baron?
I think he accidentally hit it, but now since he's taking damage, he's like, yeah, let's get it. Okay, they are responding. They are responding. Everybody is here. But it is melting, and they need to get into this pit now if they have any hope of stopping or stealing this.
Oh, blue
They
team got
weren't
it. Oh, will they
unable
all
to do
lose it
either.
here? They all avoid the Seraphine ult. We got the Set.
The Orange Horn goes down. They are just trying to disengage them. They're not even trying to fight. They're trying to disengage.
They're just trying to save Baron
Mordekaiser.
left.
Mordekaiser is on the Volibear. Volibear does not have the flash. He does not have the ultimate. He is going to go down here. The only people who have
That was
the
rough.
only people who have the Baron still are going to be Ornn and Lucian. They were able to get out of that one. They lost the Baron, but 15 seconds on the Cloud Drake. They can get Soul here. There's no way they're gonna 2v4 for this dragon. So,
Yeah, there's no way it would even work.
nope. So this is gonna be Cloud Soul going over to Clinical. But the way this game is going, we may even see an Elder Dragon going. A little blue ward goes out. They see them take the dragon. I don't know why they want to see that. We can all hear when it's taken. So, but I guess they needed confirmation. So, like I said, Cloud Soul for Clinical. All
It'd
right,
be a nice
and looks
movement
like
around the map.
I mean, it was, like they needed more of that with a Sivir, and now Ari can even have an easier time getting to Lucian or anybody else she wants to get to.
They're just gonna be everywhere at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they already had. I mean, Seraphine, Sivir, they already had to move speed. Seraphine's about to
those are
walk
gonna
into a
catch
deck
Seraphine
bush.
out here.
Oh,
the
Flash
blast cone
is
saves
over.
her.
Flash is the other side of the blast cone and saves her own
Oh,
life.
she's not against his turret though.
Yep. Save Seraphine, Monster Tower. Honestly, I think they picked the right one there. They're gonna need Seraphine for this next fight. Volibear tries to harass Mordekaiser. I don't think that's the play here. They are getting out of the situation now. Ari goes in, misses the charm, hits the Q, goes in, charm lands this time, gets Mordekaiser. Sorry, Volibear is pulled in. Seraphine, Set, they're dead. Ornn goes down, doesn't matter, no one is getting knocked up. Ornn is picked off next by the Ari. Lucian is picked up by Mordekaiser.
You got
Rakan is
two
running for his
TPs
life,
going.
but they're not interested in him. They are trying to get to this mid lane to push it down. Um, both TPs used by Clinical. They can end with this. The only person alive is Rakan. Rakan cannot stop them. Yeah, they're gonna. He
Oh,
puts
Mordekaiser's
pressure
going
on.
for him, but he's able to
He
evade the
ults
grab.
out. Yeah, I believe
This
this is
has to be
GG.
GG. Their death timers are
Yeah,
too long. Khan can't defend.
yeah.
You can try and
Rakan is
distract, but
trying. Yeah, he's
they have their
trying,
eye
but
on
they
the
don't
prize.
care. Yeah, this is game. Is gonna be game. So this makes it a 1-1. They're once again both teams are tied for first place.
I mean, both games were pretty close.
That was not what Business Time wanted. Obviously, they they were trying to harass and get that inhibitor tower, and they just ended up getting ran down.
Yeah, there were just some fights that they shouldn't have taken that they took. There were so many Baron fights.
And there were so many Baron fights. Put a lot of emphasis on the Baron, and then it ended up not coming into play.
I mean, they got it,
Unfortunately.
but they all just died with it, so didn't really do
Yeah.
anything, sadly.
Yeah, that again did. Wow. That was great. There were a lot of great moments in this game, including that 5-man set ult. But yeah, that was a great game. GG's Clinical, GG Business
Yeah,
Time,
both teams did
GG,
so well.
GG Business Time. Yep. They did amazing. What do you think? What are your thoughts on that whole last game?
Wow, what a roller coaster. There were so many fights that looked like they were going to go one way, but then they went another. Seth did some beautiful ults there. It was insane. It was insane. Seraphine
Yep.
also did amazing ults there. I'm not gonna even lie.
Oh yeah, Seraphine was on point with those ultimates. I think there was at one point where she got an ultimate off right as she got hit with the knockup, right before she got hit with the Recon ultimate. Like it was pixel perfect. Like that was amazing. That was great from everybody on both teams. Everybody was playing great. Like I know we talked about like at the first game, we were like the Yes Parade was kind of we thought he was kind of lacking on that Brom. That was none of that this game. On that Seraphine, he was a beast.
But Seraphine was incredible.
Um, so GG's to everybody. Um, I think I need to find out what happens now because they're supposedly tied, right?
Yeah, I do believe they're tied. So is there gonna be a tiebreaker? Like what's gonna happen there?
I don't know. This is the part where someone usually pops in and tells me.
Stream can't hear me. You guys can. Maybe. Oh,
Who cares? Tell us anyway.
so yep, stream can hear me.
Hey guys, this is Soul.
Yep, this is
He's our
Saul.
producer.
So yeah, they're gonna remain tied. This is messing me up. I gotta mute the stream. They'll remain tied to end the season. If they are still tied at the end of the season, they'll play a tiebreaker match, which can be a best of 3 or a best of 1, up to the teams to decide. If they do end up being tied, I don't think anyone can catch them. So unless one of those teams drop a game to somebody else in their last remaining weeks, we'll see this as probably another best of 3.
Ooh.
Oh, that's gonna be
Okay.
exciting.
Okay, that's nice. All right. Well, if you guys want a best 3, just I believe in IBS we're having a tiebreaker too. So next week, Monday, you catch that. If you guys want to see another tiebreaker game, that's just something to let y'all know. Because earlier I told y'all I think we had another tiebreaker game and I was uninformed. So yeah, Correcting myself now, 30 minutes later. All right. So, anything else you want to bring about these games?
Honestly, both teams played so well. I do want to bring up though that like about how Mordekaiser definitely stepped up this game and it paid off. Like he was
Well,
more active in fights, in ganks, and that really paid off for their team. That was definitely a big role.
I agree. First game, we didn't see him till I believe like the 12, 13, 14-minute mark,
Yeah,
something like that. And by the time he came in, it was way too late for him to be helping people. This was like you said, much better. He was more active and was more relevant. And him taking the 80 carry and the support out the game sometimes for the 1v1 definitely help these team fights.
definitely. It was
So,
really good to just ult the Lucian, get him out of there so they can like clean up and more safely and
yep,
without
I
getting
agree.
pushed out.
Yeah. Though Lucian, I don't think Lucian had any chance of doing that to him. So that was a good point. That was a good thing to do to him. Because once he was in that 5v1, oh man, he got blown up. Okay, see, I'm wrong again. Thank you. I was wrong again. I don't know what I'm talking about. Unless it comes to this. I thought I knew it. That's my bad, guys. But yeah, we still have 2 matches to go. So my bad. All right. All right. So anything else?
No, but those are pretty much all my thoughts at the moment.
All right then. Then I say let's call it a night. Great games. Um, if you want to catch more, follow, subscribe, whatever, and come back and see us. So you guys have a great rest of your night.
Night, everyone.
And
Thanks
thank
for
you,
tuning in.
Ember, for joining us.
Yep, it was great to be here.
Yep. Fun having you. See you, everybody.